Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting time here on Pip Miners. So we're going to continue our analysis of some of the trades that I entered in the previous week. So yesterday I showed you guys this asset. At the time I showed this asset to you guys, the market was having a pull. So the market was having a pullback here at the time. For those of you who missed my video yesterday, you can go check it out. My profit here, my profit here was around $256. Now, if you look at it, the market has moved all the way down here, some good amount of pips. And remember, I told you guys, anytime price action moves to touch my trend line here, is an opportunity to continue to sell this market. That is what the market has provided us. So for those of you who want to jump in, this might just be the last move before this trade is finally fizzles out. Remember, our target for this trade is at the bottom of our daily trend line. If I zoom down now, or if I scroll down now, so these are our targets at the bottom here. We actually have about 3 of them. I showed you guys the first time. There's this one, and there's this one, and the last one, which is this. Now I expect the market to hit any of these and then return. But before the market makes a final pull down, this pullback here is a great opportunity for those who want to jump in right at this spot and sell the market. So that's that for Jump 25. By the way, this is Jump 25 asset. And one thing I also want to talk about, for you to be a successful swing trader, you have to always engage what's called sniper entries. Now, if you look at this trade, I engaged sniper entries. What are sniper entries? Sniper entries are entry points to the market where the market will have little or no retracement before it starts going in your direction. Now, if you look at it, once the market broke my trend line here, this 4-hour trend line, I waited for it to trade a little bit, and once it did that, I saw that the market was no longer going back in position, so it gave me the confidence to take my trading positions around here. And once I did, the market just had very minimal pullback. Look at it. I entered here. I entered somewhere here, and just some few amount of a pullback, and then the market started going in my favor. That's a good example of a sniper entry. And if you notice, ever since I entered this position, you can see that the market barely moved back to my original entry spot. Now take a look at this market all the way down here. Before it made another pullback, it was at this point very far away from my entry points. So that's the beauty of pullbacks. For this one right now, you can also jump in, but just note that anytime the market breaks this 4-hour trend line, it will be a signal for me to end all of this trade without getting to my original targets. Okay, so the 4-hour trend line, which is the one I've been pointing to since, is a very good reference point for us, like I said in my previous video, for us to either end this trade or continue. Right now, this trend line has not been invalidated, so the market is still very on. I'm going to be waiting for it to hit all the way down there. And for those of you who want to enter, peradventure you missed this pull down trend that has been going on for some days now, you could actually enter here and see if you could grab something out of this market. So guys, for the next one, okay, so you can see my profit right there, $357. Yesterday I was just about $256, so you can see the progression coming in gradually. Now let's take a look at volatility 75 index. Let's see how this one is going. So you can see that ever since I entered this trade, there's been some good movement. Our entry, I had several entry positions here. That's one. This is another one. And if you take a look at my trend line, the 4-hour trend line, this one, the blue one, it has not been invalidated yet. So long as this trend line is still holding, the market is still very, very on the downtrend. Now, if you look at this point, there's a huge accumulation taking place here and also a pullback. So for those who want to cash in on this volatility 75, you can also decide to sell at this point. Why I am very pleased about volatility 75 right now is that the market is highly bearish, and our target point for this market is still far away at the bottom. If I pull this market all the way down, this chart down, you'll see that our target is way down there. That's some good amount of pips yet to be tapped. This is it should be well over 100 pips. So guys, I look forward to that trend. So those who want to jump in on volatility 751 index, you can actually jump in, or you might just hold up a little bit until the price action hits or come a little bit more closer to the trend line. Right now I think it's close enough, but if you still want to wait for it to touch it exactly, you can actually go ahead. Okay, so just ensure that you are putting your proper risk management in place. Now, I looked at this volatility 75 for a long time, and it's a huge downtrend. The analysis I did on this is really complex, and I lost quite a few there before I was able to get this. So guys, in my next video I'm going to be talking about how to identify if a particular swing is come to an end, and then how to be able to predict where the next swing is going to go to. Although in forex we cannot actually predict with 100% accuracy, we can only just speculate. So we're going to be speculating where the market will go next with our jump 25 asset and volatility 75 asset. Either ways, there are good days ahead for us. Remember, this is a small account. When trading forex, it's good that you have some good capital base to start with, such that when the market has pullbacks, you can be able to survive. But if you know you're starting with a small capital, what you should do is practice how to engage sniper entries, and then practice how to know exactly where the market is trading towards, the bias of the market. If you can improve on those things, these things will help you stay longer in the market and have less risk, and be able to trade more. If you notice, with these my trades, I barely set stop losses, not because I don't want to. It's good to set stop losses, but with these indices I realized that when you have stop losses in place, if you put them wrongly, the market will always pull back and take out your stop loss. So that's why it's essential that you engage and master sniper entries. Once you get sniper entries right and you enter your position, the market may never pull back to your entry, not to talk of coming close to where your stop loss is supposed to be. So you can actually use stop losses if your sniper entry game is very tight. But if it's not so tight, you have to set good, well set stop losses so that it doesn't take you out of the trade. Have you noticed that a lot of times when you trade some of these assets, you set your stop loss, and then before you know it, the market pulls back and hits your stop loss, and then goes back in the former direction that you had set your trade.